Hey fellow gamers, today we're diving into the world of Redfall, covering about its tips and tricks, weapons and characters. Before we dive into the heart of this video, we wanted to take a quick moment to ask for your support. If you find the content valuable or entertaining, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and ringing that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest gaming content. Alright, let's jump right into the main event. Enjoy the video. Explore the map. The first step is to explore the map and find all of the fast travel points. These are marked by a teardrop icon on the map. Clear out safe houses. Safe houses are also fast travel points, but they require you to clear out the enemies inside first. You can find safe houses by looking for the red star icon on the map. Complete quests. Some quests will reward you with fast travel points. These quests are usually marked with a yellow exclamation point on the map. Talk to NPCs. Some NPCs will give you hints about where to find fast travel points. These NPCs are usually marked with a blue speech bubble on the map. Check your character's level. The first step is to check your character's level. You can do this by opening the menu and looking at the top right corner of the screen. Check the skill tree. Once you know your character's level, you can check the skill tree to see how many skill points you have. The skill tree is located in the menu, and it shows you all of the skills that you can purchase. Kill enemies. You can also earn skill points by killing enemies. The more enemies you kill, the more skill points you will earn. Always be on the lookout for items. The first step is to always be on the lookout for items. This includes weapons, ammo, health packs, and other supplies. You can find items scattered throughout the world, or you can loot them from enemies. Don't be afraid to pick up even the most common items. Even the most common items can be scrapped for cash, so don't be afraid to pick them up. Every little bit helps. Scrap items as soon as possible. You can scrap items at any time by opening the menu and going to the scrap tab. This will give you cash that you can use to buy new weapons, gear, and upgrades. Don't forget to sell unwanted weapons and gear. You can also sell unwanted weapons and gear at any time by opening the menu and going to the sell tab. This will give you even more cash that you can use to improve your character. Be mindful of your ammo. Ammo is a limited resource, so you'll need to be mindful of how you use it. Don't waste ammo on weak enemies, and only use powerful weapons when you need to. Use melee attacks when possible. Melee attacks are a great way to conserve ammo. They're also a good way to take down weak enemies quickly. Use your environment to your advantage. You can use the environment to your advantage to take down enemies without using ammo. For example, you can lure enemies into traps or knock them off ledges. Don't be afraid to run away. If you're in a tough fight, don't be afraid to run away. This will give you a chance to regroup and come back with a better plan. Stock up on supplies regularly. Make sure to stock up on ammo, health packs, and other supplies regularly. You can find supplies scattered throughout the world, or you can buy them from shops. Lockpicks. Lockpicks are used to open locked doors and chests. These can often contain valuable loot, so it's important to always have a lockpick on hand. You can find lockpicks in safe houses, shops, and even on the bodies of enemies. Rewire kits. Rewire kits are used to open locked electrical devices. These can also contain valuable loot, so it's important to always have a rewire kit on hand. You can find rewire kits in safe houses, shops, and even on the bodies of enemies. Assign it to a quick slot. You can assign your stake weapon to a quick slot so that you can access it quickly. To do this, open the weapon wheel and drag and drop the stake weapon into one of the quick slots. Put it in your backpack. You can also put your stake weapon in your backpack. This is a good option if you're not using it often, but you want to make sure you have it when you need it. Memorize the button combination to equip it. Once you've assigned your stake weapon to a quick slot, memorize the button combination to equip it. This will make it easy to equip the weapon quickly in the heat of battle. Find a safe place to hide. If you're struggling in a fight, find a safe place to hide. This could be a hole in the ground, a closet, or even under a bed. Be aware of your surroundings. When you're hiding, make sure you're aware of your surroundings. If a vampire sees you, they will likely come after you. Don't stay in one place for too long. If you stay in one place for too long, a vampire will eventually find you. Move around frequently to avoid being spotted. Use your environment to your advantage. You can use the environment to your advantage when you're hiding. For example, you can hide behind objects or in shadows. Use your teammates to your advantage. If you're playing co-op, your teammates can help you hide. They can distract the vampires while you find a safe place to hide. Battle progress. Battle progress refers to your progress in the game, such as your level, your skills, and your weapons and gear. Single player. Single player refers to playing the game by yourself, without any other players. In Redfall, battle progress carries over even in single player. This means that your level, your skills, and your weapons and gear will all carry over from one single player session to the next. This is a great way to make sure that your progress is always saved, and that you don't have to start from scratch every time you play. Here are some additional details. This is different from other games, where battle progress is only saved when you play in multiplayer. In most games, battle progress is only saved when you play in multiplayer. This means that if you play in single player, your progress will not be saved. However, in Redfall, battle progress is saved regardless of whether you play in single player or multiplayer. This is a great feature for players who want to play Redfall solo. If you're a solo player, you can still make progress in the game and unlock new weapons and gear. You don't have to worry about starting from scratch every time you play. However, it's important to note that some features are not available in single player. For example, you cannot play the game's co-op mode in single player. However, you can still enjoy the game's single-player campaign and make progress in the game. Vampire nests. Vampire nests are areas where vampires gather and feed. They are usually located in abandoned buildings or other dark and secluded areas. Resources. Resources refer to items that can be used to improve your character, such as weapons, ammo, health packs, and skill points. In Redfall, vampire nests are a great source of resources. They are usually filled with vampires, but they also contain a lot of loot, such as weapons, ammo, health packs, and skill points. If you're low on resources, visiting a vampire nest is a great way to stock up. Here are some additional details. Vampire nests can be challenging. Vampire nests can be challenging, especially if you're low on level or gear. However, they are definitely worth the effort, as the rewards are great. Be prepared for a fight. When you visit a vampire nest, be prepared for a fight. There will be a lot of vampires, and they will be tough. Use your weapons and abilities. Use your weapons and abilities to your advantage. If you have a powerful weapon, use it to take down the vampires quickly. If you have a healing ability, use it to heal yourself when you're low on health. Be patient. Don't rush into a vampire nest. Take your time and clear out the vampires one at a time. Quests. Quests are tasks that you can complete in the game. They can be anything from killing a certain number of enemies to finding a specific item. Rewards. Quests typically reward you with experience points, weapons, ammo, and other items. They can also unlock new areas or features in the game. Jacob Boyer. Jacob is a sharpshooter with a raven companion. Use the raven to scout ahead and distract enemies. The raven can also be used to hack enemy devices and open locked doors. Layla Ellison. Layla is a scientist with a variety of gadgets. Use her gadgets to hack enemies, create traps, and heal allies. Layla's gadgets are very versatile, and they can be used in a variety of ways to defeat enemies. Remy de la Rosa. Remy is a demolitions expert with a robot companion. Use the robot to tank damage and clear out enemies. Remy's robot is very powerful, and it can be a great asset in a fight. Devinder Crossley. Devinder is a survivalist with a variety of traps. Use his traps to slow down enemies and give you time to heal. Devinder's traps are very effective at crowd control, and they can be a lifesaver in a tough fight. Redfall is an open-world, co-op FPS from Arcane Austin, the award-winning team behind Prey and Dishonored. The game is set in the fictional town of Redfall, Massachusetts, which has been overrun by vampires. Players take control of one of 4 characters, each with their own unique abilities, as they fight to survive the vampire apocalypse. The game has been praised for its gameplay, which is a mix of shooting, looting, and exploration. The characters are also well designed and the story is engaging. However, the game has also been criticized for its technical issues, such as bugs and performance problems. Overall, Redfall is a solid game with a lot of potential. However, it is important to be aware of the technical issues before you purchase it. Here are some of the pros of Redfall. Pros: fun and engaging gameplay, well-designed characters, engaging story, variety of weapons and abilities, co-op multiplayer. Weapons: assault rifles, versatile weapons that can be used for both close-range and long-range combat. Some of the assault rifles in Redfall include the M4A1, the AK-47, and the SCAR-H. Shotguns, powerful weapons that are effective at close range. Some of the shotguns in Redfall include the pump-action shotgun, the semi-auto shotgun, and the double-barrel shotgun. SMGs, lightweight and fast-firing weapons that are effective at close range. Some of the SMGs in Redfall include the MP5, the Vector, and the P90. Sniper rifles, powerful weapons that are effective at long range. Some of the sniper rifles in Redfall include the AWP, the M82, and the Barrett .50 cal. Pistols, a versatile weapon that can be used for both close range and long range combat. Some of the pistols in Redfall include the 1911, the Glock 19, and the Desert Eagle. Special weapons, powerful weapons that have unique abilities. Some of the special weapons in Redfall include the Tesla gun, the flamethrower, and the crossbow. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe.